Guys, I know you cannot understand that this is not a guesswork. This is just accuracy. Just as I used to say, this is not a guesswork. This is 100% accuracy. This is on. Say, let's be sincere with ourselves. Let's be sincere with ourselves. This is 100% result. When I mean 100%, I mean 100%. Yeah. So I showed us how that price will get to this place, how I entered this trade, how that's when price gets to this place is going to bounce back. Like, it's a must for it to bounce back. I said it's a must. I said it's a must for it to bounce back, and that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. How did I get here? How was the journey? What was the analysis? I explained everything. So just follow me as I follow Christ. Hello guys, this is your guy Michael, the selfless strategic trader. Alright, I taught us about liquidity pool the other time, and this is a perfect example of liquidity pool, because I've always been talking about liquidity. Watch out for liquidity being taken away before you enter your trade, and this is a perfect example. You can see what happened there. Liquidity taken out, double top. This trade was a news trade yesterday, and before you know it, it took people out of the trade. But I was able to discover the area of liquidity. See, this candle here was the liquidity pool, and before you know it, they came all the way down. So they trapped the buyers and the seller, and when they trapped them, the liquidity pool happened, and here we are. Just as you know on this channel that we don't trade anything less than 100 pips. This is 105 pips. Yeah, 105 pips. Let me use my cross here from the top to the last candle here, from our first entry to our last candle here. Okay, 103 pips. Yeah, this is 103 pips. So we don't chase anything less than 100 pips on this channel, and we don't trade anything less than 100 pips in my mentorship program. Yes, I've shown you screenshots of my students. We all trade the same thing, targeting 100 pips as our minimum. So this current USD pair, I'm on something more than 300 pips. Let me show you. Yeah, you can see from here to this place where it is now. Apart from the fact that I've taken profit all the way. This is 361 pips, but all the way down here, that is 613 pips. 613 pips. From here to this place, 300 and what pips. From here to here, sorry, I'm checking that for us. All right, from here to the top to this current price position, that is 357 pips. But to the lowest, that is 607 pips. 607 pips. So I've hit this trade because this particular position is a swing trade, because I analyzed it from monthly time frame. So that is why I was able to, and I've taken profit, a lot of profit, entered different trades from here, and the trade is still running, and this is another position. I entered a trade from here that I've closed. Apart from the multiple entries that I entered there, I entered a trade here that I've closed. This is another trade there which I will soon close though, but this is just what we do. If you are able to know when liquidity is going to be target, the area of liquidity, like the liquidity zone, trading is going to be very easy for you. It's going to be very easy for you. Trading is not hard as people used to think it's hard. It's hard. No, it's not hard. It's not hard. Now look at this particular place. If see, there is something that is happening here, or something that happened there, but if you don't know the concept of trading, how to actually read every bit of candlestick, you will not know what happened there. Let me show you something. What you are seeing here is just ordinary let me show you something. No, Oh, all right. I want to use my rectangle now. See, from here to here, somebody says something happened. Let's check that zone. See, this is a ranging market. This is an order here. This is an order that has been placed here. So once an order is being placed, it's an hidden order. So once this hidden order is observed, when markets come here, market we see market will bounce. I don't know how it's going to be. It's going to bounce. Market is going to bounce from here. So this particular trade now, if I want it to run, at least after locking my profit, at least it should run to this level before it will bounce. Yes, it should run to what? To this level before it will bounce. So you may not really know the area the market will bounce if you don't know what to look for in trading. Yes, if you don't know what to look for in trading, but I know what I'm looking for in this trade, so I know the area market is going to bounce because well, anyway, that's one of the things we cover in my mentorship. And the same thing is what I used to enter this trade, because this place that I marked here, I knew market is going to bounce. So market bounce above the liquidity, above that area, and created liquidity. Let me show you on 4 hours. See, look at it here. So we have some orders here that has been placed where market's supposed to bounce. So when the order goes to that area, market created a liquidity pool. It created a liquidity pool, and pew, it came all the way down. It came all the way down. You get that? It came all the way down. So if you don't know where market is going to bounce back, if you don't know where some hidden order of institutions are, hidden order of banks, hidden order of big institutions, if you don't know where the hidden orders are placed, you may not really know where market is going to bounce. That is another secret to this market. But you know, all those things I cover in my mentorship program. So when you join my mentorship program, you actually know how to take trades successfully. And the reason why I said we don't take anything less than 100 pips, yeah, obviously, let's even forget about the one that ran 600 pips. This is a fresh trade here, and it ran all the way all the way down 100, 103. Yeah, so guys, I hope you are able to discover what happened, just the way I analyze the market. You see what happened there? You see what happened there? You see? So it's what we know. It's what we know. It's by the grace of God. I will not lie to you. Everything we do is by the grace of God, because it's the grace of God that helps us to have deep knowledge, deep understanding about this market. Yes, it is by grace, because many people are still losing money anyhow in this market, but God has been helping us to sustain. So now look at what happened here. How many people did we later realize in this trade? That is 140 pips. 140 pips. 140 pips. Yes. So we can now easily lock our trade. Now we can now easily take partials from this. Guys, I know you cannot understand that this is not a guesswork. This is just accuracy. Just as I used to say, this is not a guesswork. This is 100% accuracy. This is on. Say, let's be sincere with ourselves. Let's be sincere with ourselves. This is 100% result. When I mean 100%, I mean 100%. Yeah. So I showed us how that price will get to this place, how I entered this trade, how that's when price gets to this place is going to bounce back. Like, it's a must for it to bounce back. I said it's a must. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it's a must for it to bounce back, and that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. How did I get here? How was the journey? What was the analysis? I explained everything. So just follow me as I follow Christ. All right, so guys, I told us this trade is going to come to this place, and once it gets to this place, it's going to bounce back, and that's what happened. And it's so unfortunate that I was unable to enter the buy, because I wasn't there when it happened. So I'm unable to enter the buy. See, there is something we supposed to understand in this business, in this market. There is what we call anatomy of the candlestick. Here, anatomy of the candlestick, anatomy of the price movement. When we are able to understand what makes the candlestick, what does the candlestick represent, what does the green, the red, or whatsoever color you give to your buy and your sell, what do they really represent, what does it mean? So when you are able to understand those things, and you know that this candles, this price, like I say, market is not anything outside candlestick and this price you are seeing here, this price moving up and down. See, if you're unable to understand candle and you're able to understand the movement of the price, forget it. Like, just forget it. Whatsoever thing you are, I'm telling you the real truth, whatsoever thing you are doing, you are just gambling, you are guessing. Yeah, you are what? You are guessing. So for you not to guess, for you not to gamble, for you to be able to predict the exact movement of the market, then you have to understand the anatomy of the candlestick. What do they represent? Why is this going up? Why is this going down? Why is the price going up and down and printing all those things? So that is why, see, sorry, but if you can find your way through it, yeah, it's very fine. It's not necessary you get yourself a mentor, but that is why you need a mentor. Yeah, you need someone that has the full knowledge about this thing we are doing here. Anyway, that is just by the way. Let me tell you something, or let me show you something rather. See, this thing here, I've already told us about market structure, right? So this thing you are seeing here, when you go to 15 minutes time frame, you will see how what happened in our zone. This is our zone here, the zone we marked on daily. So this is the zone, and I've once taught us how to use trend line to target liquidity area, because if you don't understand the area of liquidity, you will not be able to get the accurate movement of the market is about liquidity. All this you are seeing here, all this red candle, green candle, yellow candle, black, whatsoever color you colored your candle, that is the movement of the market, and that is what is happening in the market, and that is the liquidity. Yeah, that is the liquidity, because liquidity has to do with money. Yeah, so when people are buying and they are selling, that is about liquidity entering into the market. And we have some people, big institutions outside there, that are pulling your liquidity, targeting your liquidity, using your own liquidity to make a big order. So if you don't know how they actually, and you don't how much do you have money that banks have, you don't have the money, but there is a way you can actually understand the movement of the market that will make you that will align you to how they trade accurately. Some people have this knowledge of, okay, they know this is what they do, and that is what they don't really know how. They don't really know how because many people outside there will talk about this thing and they will not really reveal how it works. That is one of the problems that we are having in this industry. All right, so now look at what happened here. These are area of liquidities which happen on sideways, which happen to be like a trend line. All right, so price did what? Price just closed above it. So that means there is a level that has been cleared, and there is a turn that is supposed to be made, or that there is a turn that is being made in order to go and clear all the liquidities accordingly. This one level cleared, this level cleared, this level currently cleared, and before you know it, this level is going to be taken out. So once price broke this particular trend line here, it came back to retest it. Then we know that yes, our zone is sweet for a buy. So if this thing does not happen, if it didn't happen, I will not bother myself to even enter, but I just know that the zone is there, nothing is respected. But because I know I'm expecting price to pull back, so once I come here, I will come and wait for the price. I will come and wait for the price to do the things it used to do, to come and do whatsoever thing it's going to do. Yeah, so once price did whatsoever thing it's going to do, then I enter the trade, then I'm in profit. And I told us something, that in my mentorship program we don't target anything. The proof is there on my Telegram channel, the screenshots of the trades of my students. I told us we don't target anything less than 100 pips. Yeah, and this, if you calculate this one, I should be 190 something. Yeah, that's 194 or 93 pips. 193 pips. Let me calculate. Let me position it very well. From up our entry period to this down period, the last print of this week here, that's 193. Yeah, 192, 193. So for us to be able to enter 192, 193 trade, that is not just, it's not ordinary. That's enough to grow your account. And from here, if maybe we enter this by now, so from this level to this current level already, that is like 43 to 44 pips. Yeah, that's like what, 43 to 44 pips. So if you don't understand all this movement, it will be very difficult for you to trace. Forget about, see, the indicators are good. I'm not disputing indicators. That we have many people that use indicators and they are profitable actually. But see, we have what we call knowledge, we have what we call understanding, and we have what we call wisdom. So your knowledge and understanding about this trade will actually increase your wisdom. It will actually help you to know how to analyze the market and how to be so accurate. So these are the things that you need in this journey. So that's why the mentorship program is there for you. And if you don't have the ability for the mentorship program, you will see my 2 hours video. If you don't have ability for the mentorship now, if you don't have the strength for the mentorship now, you will see my 2 hours video where I compiled my 3 free strategies. You can just watch the videos. One of the strategies will be able to work for you. So watch the videos and everything is going to work. Everything is going to work for you accordingly. Anyway, see, I cannot talk much. This is your guy Michael. You guys don't really used to like and comment, and it's very bad. It's not good. You are not giving me feedback. So it's very bad. So you guys should always give me feedback. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Alright, this is your guy Michael. Take care. Bye bye.